I decided to check out the duct work and see if I had any major issues, because I was starting to get short cycling from my heater. Starting down at the couch, I had previously rerouted or tied these things down and tried to make them a little neater. They come out to the registers and keep them out of the way, keep them from getting kinked and stuff. But it's still, I still have 390s down here, which is quite restrictive. Someday I will probably redo that if I ever replace this couch. Under the sink, if you can see that, I don't know how well it's going to show up, but you can see the ductwork is running to the right under the couch, and it runs pretty much straight through from the factory underneath the water heater and then into the drawer bank next on the left. When I got under the drawer bank, removed the drawer here, it looks nice across the back, 2 straight lines, no kinks or obstructions, until I looked over here at this register, and you can see this big omega shaped loop in the duct. That's really bad. There's 4 90s in a row there, plus it's probably kinked a little bit up in there, so I'm going to have to take that out and shorten that duct up. That's a big restriction there. And finally, we're over here underneath the refrigerator, and we've got the duct that comes out and runs to the rear bedroom. That one gets most of the air. You can see why. It's a very short duct. Has 190 on it, so very few restrictions. These 2 ducts, there's actually 3 in here. The 2 that you can see, and then there's a 3rd one in behind it, back down in, back in here. There's a 3rd one that comes off of this side you can't see. And all 3 of those come fairly straight through under the cabinet. The only issue I have is right here at the furnace box. This duct here is virtually crimped off tight. There's no airflow at all through that duct. It's virtually shut off and collapsed. And then this one is not too bad. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put 2 galvanized elbows on these 2 to bring them out, and then make the turn. That should eliminate that collapsing problem. I think the one in behind, I'll know better when I take off these front 2. I can get to it and see it better. I think it's going to be okay, and if not, I'll put an adjustable elbow on that. So if I put 2 elbows on here and then take care of this big, whatever you want to call that, kink, I guess, in the line, I should get a lot better flow through my furnace, and might help the short cycling. Alright, well, we got it all put back together here. You can see I put a 6-inch extension right up in here, just a straight piece of pipe off the starting collar, and then went to a 90-degree elbow galvanized, all that's galvanized pipe, and then hooked the flex to it here, and just a 90-degree elbow here, no extension. Put the extension on to get that one out past this so they wouldn't intersect one another here. They would pass by one another nicely, and big nice smooth transitions all the way back into the back. You can't see it, but the 3rd one I put a 90 on just to eliminate that tendency to collapse as it first comes out. And it flows pretty good through there, I think. And then up under here, where I had that whoop-de-doo in here, took that out, and I found it was easiest to disconnect it back at the furnace and pull the excess towards the furnace and pull that loop out of it. If I get up in there where you can see it better, but it's pretty straight now, actually real straight. Made sure all of the corners were gradual and not kinked. And the amount of flow coming out of the register now that's probably I'd say 10 times the amount coming out of that register now. So everything seems to be working great. And, shouldn't have any more problems with ductwork. I also strapped that gas line up with a couple of tie wraps. It was kind of hanging down on the box there. I didn't think that was very good. Anyway, it looks, I'm happy with it now.